Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm the director of the Academy of Modern Celebrancy, and I'm here today with Aled Jones, who has just completed his certifications in celebrancy with the Academy of Modern Celebrancy. Yay! And he's got his certificates with him. And we're so excited to have worked with you on your journey, but also for you going forward as a celebrant and what you're going to bring to the celebrant industry, but also the joy that you're going to bring to so many people's lives, helping them, grieve for their loved ones, but also helping them celebrate the best days of their lives as well. So can I ask you what inspired your journey?
What inspired my journey was somebody saying to me that my music is the most requested music in crematoriums in the UK. And about 20 years ago, I probably would have gone, oh, that's nice, whatever. And as I've got older, I think about things a lot more. And it really resonated with me that it was probably the most precious thing anyone could do, to choose something that I create to send somebody off on the ultimate journey. I've often thought when I sing and I record that my music is used in that way. I'll be the first to say I haven't got the greatest operatic voice or anything like that, but hopefully what I do is I put my heart and soul into my music. And so that's probably why it's used in crematoriums, but that's exactly what I want to do with my celebrancy as well, in that I loved learning about the different aspects of services, but more than anything, I loved writing scripts. And I'm sure that will change when I'm under loads of pressure and stuff, but I loved creating the ultimate script, if you like, and cramming everything in. I love doing research anyway. So if it's a 50s themed wedding, I had loads of 50s kind of trivia and way too much. Penny, who taught me, was always telling me to, less is more. But I've loved being on the celebrant journey. And I know it sounds corny, but I really have. And I think that it comes very much from that person saying that my music is used in funerals. So, my in, if you like, was funerals, but I've loved learning about weddings and even naming ceremonies as well. That was the first one I did. And I remember dressing up for it and being very nervous.
I think you might have to answer why you had to dress up for that. But dressing up smart for your certification for the assessment at the end. What are you most looking forward to doing? Is it funerals? Is it weddings? Is it
I'm
naming?
looking forward to doing both weddings and funerals and naming ceremonies as well. I'm more than anything, I think funerals are so special that you have to get it right. You have to get a wedding right as well, but there's a lot more, personality, and I can get away with a few of my corny jokes in weddings, but funerals, is something that you need to get right, and it has to be true more than anything. It has to come from the heart, and that's what I hope I'll be able to deliver. What an honor to be with people in that moment. It's an honor to be with them in the weddings, but also what an honor to be with people in that moment of a funeral as well.
Yeah. And what type of ceremonies do you think you'd like to do? Would you like to do some celebrity ceremonies, or are you opening up your market to everybody?
I think if you asked any celebrant that, and I'm only a day public with my announcement, I'd like to do everything. I don't think I'll be happy until I've married someone on a beach.
Yeah.
um, but equally, my pre-celebrancy kind of nightmares have been many, where lots of things have gone wrong, and most of them involve bad weather. So careful what you wish for. I'm looking forward to doing everything. I'm looking forward to doing the small ones. I'm looking forward to doing the big ones, wherever it takes me. I suppose that's the answer.
Amazing. And what about your journey with the Academy of Modern Celebrancy and your celebrant training? Did this, obviously we're part online, part one-to-one, like did that fit into, your busy life?
I don't think I would have done this without the Academy of Modern Celebrancy, for the simple reason that I'm not a person who could have just gone away for 2 weeks and learned it. And also, I didn't really want to do that. It's very important for me, if I am going to do this, I have to do it properly. And I know now that I'm still very young in that world. I can write scripts, of course I can. I've been doing that all my life, and I can present. I've been doing that all my life. But this is different, and I know now I've got a team that I can text or email saying, oh, I've been asked to do this. What happens? Take me through it. And I think the online thing has really helped me a lot. A lot of it has been off my own back. So there's lots of videos you have to watch, but I like that because I can stop and start. I can do it on a plane. I can do it on a train. I can do it in the back of a car. And yeah, it's quite interesting doing following this route online because you get to see people's wallpapers.
Yeah, lots of wallpapers.
Lots of great
Lots of
wallpapers.
locations. I do
And
remember.
maybe some not so great.
I was laughing earlier at I was chatting because obviously we're working on your websites and your marketing together as well. And I was chatting to our web developer and she said, I remember you coming to me right at the beginning of Alad's journey and saying, you've had this guy message you, and this is a true story, and said he doesn't want to be part of any of the groups. He doesn't want to be visible. And his name and his email address is an email address with a name that I recognized. I said, it can't be. It can't be.
I remember the first Zoom
Yeah,
we had. You looked up and you went, "Oh, it is you."
it is you. That's the first thing I said. I know, it's hilarious. But you've been on that journey because it was important to you to not launch your business until you were ready.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have additional things that you're going to add into your ceremonies. You have obviously your voice that you can add in your any of the songs that people are looking for, and those songs obviously that have been requested,
Yeah.
and you are able to do them live. So it was important for you to be on this individual journey, rather than a journey that you could get yourself out there earlier. And obviously today you launched your business on Lorraine's show, and you've been out there and you've had inquiries already. And tell us a little bit about those inquiries that you've had in.
Well, I've had inquiries for everything from, naming ceremonies to funerals and it blew my mind, really. It's so weird, isn't it? How, a year ago, if you'd said to me that I would be going on the Lorraine show talking about taking weddings, funerals, and naming ceremonies, I'd have said, you're mad. But, and I've been, I get bookings for singing and doing stuff like that every day of the week. But almost today, it was kind of, it was more special somehow. I don't know why. I think also it's because it's taken a long time to get here. And maybe that's because I'm slow as well. But, I don't feel that you can rush this. And I think that, and that's why I really admire the celebrants who've been there and gone before me, because they really have blazed the way, if you like, and I just think it's now I'm getting into an industry that is changing a lot as well, and for the right reasons. I think, and when I first went online and I saw a website and they said celebrants can make or break a ceremony, and I think that's true.
Yeah, of course.
That is really, really true, but I feel confident in that I've been learning with the best. So, that should stand me in good stead.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, if I do say so myself.
If you do say so yourself.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on this journey. And obviously we've got this journey continuing from here.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see, where you take this and what ceremonies you do, for who you do them for going forward. And as you said, it could be celebrities, it could be flying here, there, and everywhere, but it could also be, holding people's hands, in rural Wales somewhere, and that's the importance of celebrancy as a whole,
Absolutely. And I have to be brutally honest with you now. I never, ever, not even 1% got into this to do a celebrity wedding. I can count the amount of celebrity weddings I've been to on one finger. So it's no, for me, it's about for whoever.
Yeah, absolutely. And for whatever, everybody's so different. They want all different things.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really exciting to see, where you take this, in what locations, and hopefully one day get that beach wedding.
Yeah. And if not a beach one, then how about Lapland? And then I'd have to sing Walking in the Air, wouldn't I?
Yeah, nice. I'd love that. Love that. So you recommend the Academy for your journey if you're interested in becoming a celebrant?
Yeah, of course. Why not? It's worked for me. And I know that you do face-to-face and everything like that as well, and whatever floats people's boats, but if like me, that you're interested in doing it properly, but doing it at your own pace, then it's ideal.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Alid. I appreciate your time today.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Speak soon.